what do you take out of what you achieved last week in terms of a 6-point loss to Penrith?
Oh, we didn't really achieve anything. We didn't win the game, and that's what we're here to do. Our currency is wins and losses, and that's what we're striving towards. But there were a lot of positives to take out of that game. Really happy with the way we went after it, but definitely some lessons there that we want to take forward.
So close enough's not good enough for the club?
No, not anymore. We're on a journey of trying to get better every day, and that was a really good performance last week, but we want to be better than how we played last week, and we've got a chance to do that tomorrow night.
Same 17. Are you content with that lineup, obviously?
Yeah, pretty much. We've got the good thing is we've got a lot of competition for spots. We've got some guys playing New South Wales Cup that are doing really well and waiting for their opportunity, and that makes our training better. It makes our just competition for jerseys better, and whenever that's happening, it's a positive for the club.
Defence, the big improver?
Yeah.
Especially on Burton's side of the field, do you think?
Yeah, no, we put a lot of time and energy and effort into our defence, and starting to show. But again, we can always get better. And the 2 tries we let in last week, I was pretty disappointed with. So hopefully we're learning from that, and we're better this week.
What is it with Magic Round? You've got to break your duck.
I've only been there once with this team, so it's a new team this year, new attitude. So we're excited about going up there tomorrow.
And do you like the concept?
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's good, good to watch. It's good for the fans, and pretty happy we're the first game, and we get to get up there and set the tone for the weekend.
Is it starting the sentiment of trying hard? Is it starting to annoy you a bit, Ciraldo? Like you tried hard and got pats on the back against Melbourne and against Penrith, but as you say, you didn't get the wins.
Well, it's better than the opposite, but I know the journey we're on. I know where we want to get to, and trying hard's not always good enough. So as long as we're getting better every week and getting better every day, that's what I'm after. That's the journey we want to go on, and I'm feeling like that's happening. But there's plenty of lessons out of last weekend's game that we want to take forward.
Cam, the Raiders 94, they're having that reunion, all that sort of stuff. You know what that's like recently with what you guys did with the Roosters.
Yep.
I mean, they're going to be extra hyped for this.
Yeah, and they're coming off a bye. They'll be refreshed and ready to go. They're a good team. They play a tough brand of footy. It's going to be a really good test for us.
Do you think they'll have extra enthusiasm, extra motivation?
Oh, I think everyone's motivated. We had that reunion the other week, and it was really cool to see that and learn about the history of the club. But when you go there, it's just 2 teams doing their best, and I admire Ricky's teams and the way they go about things. And the Raiders are one of those teams that Ricky coaches. They just fight for everything, and we're going to have to match that. When
the team's playing with that sort of that history behind them, and I mean it can lift a team.
Yeah, it definitely can. But we can't worry too much about how motivated they are. We're pretty motivated ourselves after going close last week, but not good enough. And we want to take those lessons from last week and make sure we're putting them into use this weekend.
There's been a bit of talk about Matt Burton and Origin. Is he ready for that again, like in the number 6?
Oh, he's played it before. He's a quality player. He's an elite player. I just want to, again, like our team, I want to see him get better every day. I feel like he's getting better with every game, but I also know how much better he can be.
He's been an interesting sort of study in the way he's developed at 6, hasn't he? I mean, he wasn't maybe a natural there straight away.
Oh, I think he's got some natural things in his game that suit playing in the halves. I thought going through last year and playing the halfback role and understanding how difficult it is for a halfback. While it was probably difficult for him at the time, it's given him some real lessons on what a halfback needs from a 5'8", and his journey's been good. He's come into first grade as a centre. He spent a bit of time at halfback, and now he's getting a really good opportunity at 5'8". We know what a quality player is, but I just see so much improvement in him.
Have you noticed almost a louder voice that he's getting at the moment? It looks like he is.
Not so much a louder voice, but I'm seeing him more comfortable in his own skin, seeing a narrower focus from him about just understanding what works for him in his game, and he's putting in a lot of time and effort into that improvement, and we're happy with the journey he's on, but we also know how much better he can get.
Is he playing with a bit more emotion?
I don't know about that, yeah. Birdo doesn't get too emotional, but I like that he's competing a lot more.
You see some of the reactions, like with the pass last week and that sort of stuff, the last ditch one where he was obviously annoyed, and it sort of indicates that there's a care factor there.
There's definitely a care factor from Birdo. He's grown up so much as a person. He's got his own little family now, and he cares about his teammates and his team, and we love having him here.
Seems like a very focused sort of guy, Berto. Do you notice that he can block the noise out of all this Origin chat?
Yeah, he probably doesn't know what's going on, to be honest.
I guess the way you're progressing, I mean, you don't want to rest on anything, but did you have markers at this time of year where you wanted to be, and are you sort of reaching those?
Oh, not really. We are just taking it one game at a time. We'd like to be further up on the ladder than probably what we are, but we're not looking too much at that at the moment. We're just focused on one game at a time, and that's worked well for us so far. We're not looking too far past the Raiders tomorrow night.
You mentioned being the first game, Sarah. That actually is a pretty big advantage, isn't it? Having a fresh field.
Yeah, no, we're really excited to go up there. It's a privilege to open up Magic Round, and as I said, we get to set the tone. Hopefully it's a really good quality game and sets the tone for the rest of the weekend.